it's quite a traditional business, right? So because it's almost 40 years already, and so previously when I came in, it was all the traditional marketing. We do newspapers, we do banners, buntings, and all that for marketing. We relied a lot on word of mouth because we've been around for so long that I think we sort of got quite complacent in our marketing as well. We just did what we've been doing for over 20 years, and because it has worked before, we thought it will continue working. Okay. And then up to a point when we started losing students, or just there were less and less students coming in, and I was wondering why that was, and our marketing wasn't as effective anymore. And that's when I chanced upon your Facebook ads. Your Facebook ads kept popping up because you are so good with education and turning education institutions around, and because I'm in education, and so your Facebook ad kept popping up, and so one day I decided to click on it. Actually, at first I thought, whether are you trying to scam me or something, because there's so many scammers online, right? So you don't really know who is genuine and who is not, and even the testimonials as well, you don't know whether they are real or not. Right. But I decided to take a risk because we needed a change. If we wanted to grow forward into like what you always said, future-proof your business, we needed to change something. We couldn't keep going in what we were doing. And so I thought, no pain, no gain. So click on you, heard you, you gave me a call. I tried out your method, and I realized that, oh my gosh, okay, you're the real deal. It wasn't just a flash in the pan, say, okay, do this and then run away with my money. No, you coached me through it, and I learned so much from just knowing exactly how to market on Facebook, what exactly to do, and I was really surprised at how fast the results came in actually, and how quickly it turned around. So within, I think, 2 weeks, I had over 30 inquiries and real leads, and they all came in and registered for the English classes. And I think because the product was already good, we just needed a platform to share and to tell people, hi, we've been here for over 20 years, we can help you with your English, or we can help you with your further studies. And so I'm really grateful. So thanks, Casey.
So from right now, how many students you have?
We have about almost 300, 250, 280. Yeah, we're trying to reach 300 local students. And of course, because of your advertising, we managed to open a new business, which is our baby ballet studio.
Yeah.
And all that advertising came through online, came through the Facebook advertising and the funnels that you've taught us, and that's purely you lah. I mean, we should pay you some commission for that. And for that one, we have almost 100 kids already, because I learned the secret, not secret, but I learned how to target the people that we wanted to target to come in and experience our courses.
So the other thing I want to ask, this is more of a business, because you see, normally what other people do, I mean, they only have one business, and then they have to work like hell, then they don't have time. But you are starting like you managed to handle two businesses at the same time, and two businesses are doing extremely well right now, and one is starting from scratch. Like, how do you manage to do that? I mean, how do you manage to make sure business are doing well? What is the secrets, and what is the main thing, what you can advise to people who are watching this right now?
Pray. No, I'm kidding. That's a good thing. I'm very blessed with a great team. You do need to build up a team. One person can't do everything as well. You do need a great team, and you need to value your team. You need to make sure that they know that they're valued, and they know that they have the authority to act and to do something as well. So encourage your team and make sure your team is valued. That's number one. Number two, don't think more work, think what works. I think people think that, in order to be successful, you have to, burn the midnight oil and work until midnight, 1, 2 a.m. And sometimes your results is only like hardly anything. I'm not saying don't work hard. Working hard is a must. You have to work hard, but that's not the only thing you have to do. You have to work smart. You have to think of what works. What is your niche market? Who are you actually targeting? Be smart about it, and then ask smart people. Ask people who have done it before. Don't go to people who haven't done it before and who are going to be cannot lah, Malaysians know lah, they won't like this lah. Don't go to other naysayers. Go to people who are growth mindsets. People like Casey, you know those friends who are always naysayers, just put them aside. They're great to have a drink and moan over, but don't stay with them. Go to people who have a growth mindset and who will encourage you along the way. And everyone has 24 hours in a day. It's really how you use it. What really helps me is that every day I would try to think when I wake up, okay, what is my main event of the day? Because even though everyone has 24 hours, and we can't put 100% into every single thing that we do every single moment of the day. It's impossible. You will burn out by the end of it, and in the end you will find that you have all this attention spent on everything, but in the end spent on nothing. So when you wake up every day, think, okay, what is my objective for today? Who are the people I'm seeing? What am I going to do? And then at the end of the day, you can reflect. Our reflection is so important because I think one of the gurus, John Maxwell, he's a leadership guru that I follow as well, and he says that experience isn't the best teacher, but evaluated experience is. So I find that really useful at night, just reflecting on the day. Who did you see? What did you do? What did you learn? And that just brings your efficiency up another level when you wake up the next day. So so those are my few tips to do many things. But again, I'm someone who can do a lot of things, and I love doing that. Not everyone is like that, and that's okay. That's just a personality thing.
So talking about value the team, because it's something new because not many people talk about that. So how do you make sure your team, how do you value the team, that what you just said just now, and then how do you make sure they really know their value? So how do you do that?
I'm still working on it. And then my team is listening now. I love you. I'm still working on it. I haven't been the best. When I first started, I was terrible. Young upstart, you want to show that you are the best in everything. And because I was a boss very young, I wasn't very good as being a team leader and all that. But as I grew, I realized that work on their strengths. Everybody has strengths. Everybody has strengths. So a lot of bosses or a lot of employers, I think, and a lot of my friends as well, we always tend to harp on people's weaknesses. And that doesn't make them feel good, What you should do is work on their strengths, because everyone has them. That's why you employ them in the first place, right? You wouldn't employ them for their weaknesses. You employ them for their strengths. So number one, look for their strengths. Number two, encourage their strengths. And encouragement works wonders.
How do you encourage? And give some examples for people who are listening to you.
Okay, how do you encourage them when they do something well? Instead of just say, hey, well done on that. No, tell them why that was good. I think that was great because you did this and this and this, and therefore you got us that sale, or you made that student feel good, or you managed to get that in because you did what you did, and I thank you for that. I appreciate you for that. And it's amazing how little people say that. And until now I don't say that enough, because it's very like
I think I need.
Would you say that Asian people but it works. It works. Or you do something nice for them. What also works, I think, is having a team meeting. Make sure you connect with your team every day, if not every week. It may not be possible every day, but at least every week. What's been happening. Where can you come in to help? Give them a bit of encouragement from that as well, and show them that you care lah.
I see. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. I think I learned a lot of things also from this point. Then, how do you manage?
One thing I want to share as well is, I used to think that I can't share everything that I know because I'm scared that they will leave.
Yeah, then how?
You know how employees say, you give all your trade secrets away, then they leave and go and start their own thing, and then how cannot. You must always keep a little bit for yourself. I realized that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So my mindset now is I give everything that I know. Everything that I know, they know as well, and I have nothing to hide. I don't have anything, and my wish for them is that my team will grow until the max that they can grow in the company. If they've maxed out their growth, they can't grow anywhere anymore, then I release them. Then they can go and do whatever they want, whether they're retiring or go and do another business. That's fine with me. But I realized that it doesn't help me and doesn't help my company or myself to keep trade secrets.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Oh yes, and call this guy if you need help with advertising and marketing. He's the one that turned me around two years ago. So